Hello, everybody. Before we start, go ahead and comment that you can hear us down below. I want to give a big shout out to Blue for being first again. So just like the good old days, Blue. Scooby comes in as a strong second. Big Easy is third. And Autobot Killer, is there anything for fourth place? Yeah, you get the fourth place trophy. Everybody gets a trophy. M Squared, thank you so much for showing up. We'll be talking about you a little bit later. Chris, thank you for showing up. How's everyone? We're doing good. Let us know how you're doing down below. Let's see. That's a Hall thing. Space Lion, thank you for showing up, as well as Jace Darkfire. And we already go ahead and put your counts for me and Bobby down in the comments as well. I see there's a few of them. I've already starred them.
And I apologize. My fault for being late. It's me and the kid today. The lady's working all weekend. And of course, when it's time to record, she's like, Daddy, I'm hungry. So sorry.
I wasn't going to say nothing. Let it be ambiguous. Thank you for Buzzsaw Eject for coming too. Ryan's here. Klinkle? I think that's actually a kind of cool name. So yes. So I like this. Blue says he had to get his accountant on the phone. John Battle's here as well. He just wants to finish off his Computron. I think Bobby's in the same boat.
Yes.
Ryan's here. Yeah. Anubis. Thank you. You can hear us just fine. Perfect. Oh, happy birthday, Jace. I'm not going to sing the song to you because it'll probably make your ears bleed, but sincere happy birthday from us.
Yeah, you don't want to do the Marilyn Monroe thing, you know?
No, that's all you. I can see you doing it. Let me get you a blonde wig. Snell's World, both of your hauls for July and August are in the slideshow, so stay tuned for that. Scooby says 31 for Bobby, James 5. And let me just star some more of these, and then we're gonna go and talk about what everybody says we got. Scythe says he just walked in on Daddy, I'm hungry. What's up, guys?
Perfect timing.
Blonde wig Bobby is the fembot version, I take it. Yeah, close enough.
That will never happen.
Chris says James 6, Bobby 14. So we're just going to go through these really quick. M Squared says James will get 4, Bobby will get 24. Bobby plus 20, that sounds like a good math equation. Maybe that's appropriate. Blue says James 8, Bobby 15. A little conservative with the Bobbies today. 14 and 15. James 6, Bobby 9 from Space Lion. Big Easy says James 3, Bobby 21. I hope Bobby actually counted his stuff too.
I did. I actually did it last night. I had to do it like 5 times.
Sid Star says James 4, Bobby 27. Then Scooby already showed it. Says James 31 or Bobby 31. Yeah, James does not get 31. James 5. Snell's World says Bobby 21, James 7. And Klinkle says James 13, Bobby 26. Oops. John Battle says James 7, Bobby 25. And Anubis says Bobby 16, James 5. And Buzzsaw says 7 for the con, 27 for the bot. And let me look. There's more comments. Did anybody else? Scythe says James 7, Bobby 21.
3. James 3, Bobby 21.
I was reading his username.
James 4.
Jace is more accurate. Bobby 50, James 3.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Scythe says, I'm never sending my hauls in one day. It'll happen. Well, set an alarm on your phone now for like 3 days before the end of September. Maybe you'll be able to put it in. Rod Super says, James 5, Bobby 44. That's more accurate.
Ooh, that's a good haul right there.
Chris Norris says, happy birthdays in the public domain. Now, I didn't know that. The original lyrics are as well. Oh, interesting. I honestly didn't know that. Jay said, I missed my sending his in too. If you guys forgot, I added some from last month. Go ahead and just send them still, and I could add them to the beginning of next haul.
My dog's over here causing a catastrophe.
Yeah, that's what he likes to blame it on.
His dad, his tail hit some of my haul.
Well, why don't we get into some fan hauls? Space Lion says he got the Blockies Action Soundwave, Lego Soundwave, Legacy Animated Motormaster for the new DNA reveal, Fans Toys spoiler. And he has a lot else in his stash, but he's waiting for it to ship. That seems to be the norm right now. I will say, I don't know if you saw it, but the animated Motormaster is on TF Source right now for $12.99. So if you want to make it for the DNA set, go ahead and pick it up from there. I would pick it up from there. Are you going to pick up another one?
No.
Yeah,
I'll get the 4-pack.
That's not Motormaster.
That's about as close as I'll get.
Buzzsaw says, again, another clearance. Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper and Show Z they've been clearing it out there. So go pick them up if you want them.
Yeah, I think they're like 50% off or something like that.
So they're doing a lot of sales. I don't know if business is slow for them or whatnot, but they like a lot of 50% offs over there, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
John Battle says, what's up, Cogs? Is everyone here ready for another episode of How Broke Will I Be If I Buy This?
That's funny.
Jay says his birthday haul so far is DX9 Astro Train and G2 Sideswipe. Which G2 Sideswipe? The original one? Yeah. The new one?
DX9?
DX9? I forget which one. Or is it the MP Masterpiece one?
Actually, it's probably DX9 because he said so far DX9 Astro Train.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, yeah. Got it. Blue says mostly Hasbro pre-orders for him. Studio Series Megatron, of course. We'll see if we see that one in this show. Well, I guess if you watched our news, you might know if he's going to show up. Titan's here. He says, hail BBC in the chat. I'm at church, so I'll have to catch the replay. All right. Well, have fun.
Appreciate you chiming in. God bless.
Sinistar says Dog Astrophy. That's his name. That's Anakin's Transformer name.
Yeah, he likes to think. He literally just crawled under my table that most of my stuff is on, and then while he was doing that, his tail came and hit this side and kind of started a tug of war.
Dog Astrophy. I like that. Chris says about the birthday lyrics, the original lyrics have nothing to do with birthdays. I did not know that. I didn't know there was such deep lore with the happy birthday song. So interesting.
Yeah.
John says, I will send in my hauls next month since that is my birthday month. Well,
happy early birthday.
Exactly. Happy early birthday. Let's see. Jay says he got DX9 Ninja. So I think that is the Sideswipe. So you were right. So Eject says, watching Wednesday show tells me James has not read The Three Musketeers. I definitely have not. Have you read it, Bobby?
No. I've seen.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know it was a book. I thought it was only a movie.
Yeah, I knew it was a book, but oopsie. Yeah.
Scooby says you might be out of luck if you're looking for the missing link Bumble jumpers because they're out of stock of that. Such says, thought this was church.
Church.
Blue says, real quick about Chicago, I got my tickets for the exclusive party, but missed out on the premium pass. Still got the weekend pass, but Bobby, I need a badge hookup.
I don't know about that, bro.
I'm here for those. Autobot Killer says, since we're sharing today, is my actual birthday. Well, happy birthday to you too. It's a very birthday episode. And Jace says, shows he had them in stock again this morning. Okay, well, there you go. Go ahead and pick them up. Rod Super says his X-Transbot Ballistic came in yesterday, but he was not able to put it on his haul list. We'll do that for September as I have not opened it. Do not know if that counts. That's perfectly fine. Yeah. Bob is like, badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Clinkle says his August haul is X-Transbot's Gravedigger, Ballistic, and Razor, Legacy Crankcase, Shark Monsters, Legend Sharkticons, Mech Ideas, Apex and Geminus, 3D printed Key to Vector Sigma, and Skybite. That's a very good haul right there, if I do say so myself.
I know. I'm jealous about that Razor.
Yours on the way to you?
Yeah.
Sales World says, did y'all see that KO G1 Black Zarak? Yes, we did. I believe we talked about it on 2 or 3 shows ago, if I'm not mistaken. Bobby thought I was going to pick it up. But we'll see if it actually crumbles like the original one did, because it had gold plastic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know the gold plastic syndrome?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm not going to get into it now.
You know, my figures crumble at the very beginning, and I have to do like a after sales type thing. You know, after they're fixed and everything, they don't get played with that much, so they're typically in tip top shape by then.
Not with gold plastic syndrome. Big Bob Bodega is in the house, and I want to say thank you to our newest member, Big Bob Bodega. We will shout you out on the next show. Thank you so much for becoming one of the family. Okay, should we get into these fan haul pictures? Is everybody ready?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, so since Bobby was late, I'm going to have to add him in, and there he is. And let's start off with Snell's World. Let me scroll up. So this is a July haul. So he had some posters signed, which is actually really cool. That the new Superman movie, which I haven't. Have you seen the new Superman movie?
I did see it.
How was it?
I saw it.
Okay. I'm not a big Superman fan, but it's really cool to get it signed by him. As well as a G1 Skylynx. And I believe we're going to look at that flag picture at the end of this one too. So,
yeah.
Very cool. Oh,
that's Skylynx.
Wow, that's good. Jay says he also got the Iron Factory Sunstreaker for $14.99 on Cho-Z. Wow, that one actually looked pretty decent. So that's a great deal.
Yeah, I didn't look at anything legend size. Now that I think about it, maybe I should have.
Snell's World says Bobby the Masked Rhino is shipping on the Loyal Subjects website.
Yeah, I had to, since they changed the way they did it. They had the Rhino exclusive separately. Then they put it in a bundle. So I had to reach out to them and cancel it. I was like, hey, I only need one of these, and I thought I was going to have problems. Because I saw something that they don't have. They have a no cancellation process. I was like, there's going to be some furniture moving if you don't.
Well, I think it's different when you're already buying it. You know?
Yeah.
So. And Jay said he paid for it with points. That is the best feeling when you can pay for the whole figure with all your points.
Yep, that's how I get a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that I don't want, or that I say I don't want, or I wasn't going to get points.
Bruce says he got King Toys Bronze Solid, Optimus MP10 KO with the 44 colors, and Hasbro Megatron. Another very good haul.
It is.
Rod Super says a great Brandon Roth signature for that Return to Superman movie. The movie was great. Family and I enjoyed it. So there you go. Bobby probably TF1'd it.
No,
John Brooks. Thank you for visiting us from across the pond. Greetings.
Oh, nice.
Over here.
I really want to go to Ireland.
Anubis says he lives in Chicago and he's trying to get the time off to go to the con. Hopefully you can. We'd love to meet you there.
Yeah. Tell them that you have distant relatives coming into town.
Funny story about that. There was off tangent. I was in New York. I graduated high school and my mom took me there. We were just walking around and there was this guy who was at a comedy show. And we were like, yeah, that'd be fun. And he said we were his cousins, so we could get in for free and he could get on stage.
I hope he did good getting on stage. I hope he did good.
I don't remember, but it was fun sitting in the front row because we were family.
Yeah, doing stand-up is definitely not easy, but it is a lot of fun if you can get the crowd.
Yes. Not my thing, but we'll have to see you do it when the bot.
I'm retired.
Yeah, you can do it again. Next up, we have Orcs Prime's July haul. So he got that really interesting looking Prime, which might not be our cup of Energon, but it sure does look, just pops off the page, and a whole bunch of Hasbro stuff. So it looks great. All of it does.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Puna Forager. He says it's not even 8 a.m. in Hawaii. Good morning and much aloha. Aloha you to you too.
Yes.
And, yeah, it is very early over there.
Yes, I want some pineapples. I love Hawaii.
Dre's here too. He says, hey everyone, sorry for being late. You're not that late. We haven't
How
even
dare you be late, Trey?
And Sinistar says return of Bobby Hollywood.
No. Bobby Hollywood is retired. Somebody have I mentioned that on the show? That was my stage name. Okay.
It might have been on one of the members.
The hall the members' lives or something. Yeah. No, that persona is long gone. I am
so he thinks.
Yeah.
Next up we have Big Easy, who has 2 slides. So first we'll look at these, which look very, very neat. I know Bobby has those Computron figures and he's just waiting to get the rest of them.
I love that they came out in a 2-pack. I wish that more combiners would do that. It makes it so much easier and so much fun when you can have a little buddy to have next to the figure.
Especially like with like the toy.
Mecha Invasion.
Thank you. That was really cool just to get them all.
Yeah.
So Anubis joined. Thank you so much. I believe you were already a member, but I could be wrong. If not, Thank you for joining the family or re-upping.
Yes, thank you very much.
Dre Fi says, sleep. Remember, I'm up late leaving messages on the videos. You are.
I might have had that with you. I was up till 6 o'clock in the morning. Like my lady woke up to go to work. She's a nurse. She woke up to go to work and just looked at me. She's like, that's just stupid.
No comment. And Anubis does clarify he had to upgrade. He can't miss another member's live. Yes, please. I'm glad you're there. So we'll see you next month.
Yes, thank you very much.
I thought you were already a member, so I'm glad my memory isn't that bad. Big Easy also showed off the Dino King and Constructicon picks specifically for you, so you could go ahead and pick those up. And he also asked if there's an MP Dino King. Unfortunately, no.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, there is the Fans Project one, but those are almost the same size as these, so I wouldn't call that MP. Moving on, we got Scoobies. You threw me for a loop with all these pictures, Scooby, and these circles, and you got so much. I tried my best. You got a lot. Let's just put it that way. And yeah, you might have actually beat out Bobby this time, huh?
That's pretty easy to do nowadays.
Puna says, wait, is that the new Transformers, the movie soundtrack vinyl? You are correct. That was,
yes.
Blue Destron says, I got that Alpha Strike pack as well. Made Sideswipe my SG version. Instead of Sideswipe, make a Red Alert. Make it Shatterglass Red Alert or something, because Shatterglass Sideswipe's already a character that looks nothing like that. Or, what's the other one? Deep Cover?
Deep Cover, the blue.
Or Tiger Tracks, or any of those. I think that would be pretty cool. Ryan said, this is Bobby's picture, right? No, this is Scooby's, which is right here. He says, all the clear figures in those pics except for the ones X'd out. Yes, so got a ton of stuff. I see you got I'm circling it on my mouse like you guys can see it. The Raiden, the little Raidens. So I'm sure you talked about those, the Legends Raiden.
Oh, Yes, I like those. The next two should be coming out. But those are the Moon Studio ones.
Are those the Moon Studios?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's sorry, Scooby. They are the Moon Studios.
Yeah.
And John Milk Williams says his August haul is King Toys, Bronto Solid, Fans Toys, Bandit, Craftman Toys, Light Strike and Gallop, Mecha Invasion, Giant Legion, the yellow color, O1 Studio Scrapper, MM Stray, Drift, Recolor. Now, did anybody, if you got the Drift, to get the Chase?
Oh, I want that.
Okay.
I feel like Kenny or whoever it is from South Park who was always calling somebody a bastard. That's when they kill Kenny. You kill Kenny, you bastard.
I'm not even getting into it. Not on this show. We're having positive vibes. Next up, we have Christopher Miller, who said it was a slow month, but it looks like he still got quite a bit. We got 86 Grimlock, Scavenger, Ultra Magnus, TMNT Party Wallop, Titan Return, Scorponok, Craftman Toys, all three of the Technobots, the DCS the Dramatic Capture Series, Starscream, Astro Train Blitzwing, Gamer Edition Thundercracker, and Energon Universe Volumes 1 through 3. So that does not seem like a slow month to me, but a lot of good stuff there.
That is a good haul. Yeah. A lot of variety in there.
John says he did not get the Chase version, and Blues still haven't shipped. And Buzzsaw's right, Bobby. You just have to pay the $800 for the red version.
Really? That's what we're going to do? I thought we were better than that. I'm not. I actually saw something yesterday, and it was $800, and I just had a flashback, and I was just like, I'm not doing that. I saw the Shattered Glass Power Baser from
for $800.
I saw it for $1,000, and then I saw it for $800, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I want it, but I'm not doing that.
That didn't come up. I'm looking at trying to find the red Drift on eBay just for fun. No, it's not coming up. It's giving me the Shattered Glass repaint for $500. Tripping. Okay, moving on. We've got Phoenix Draconis. He says he got the Death Cobra, and he does say a review should be out by now on his channel, K-On Reviews. So if you want to go ahead and see this review, go ahead and look into that. But yeah, great figure. I know Bobby really liked it.
I like the bot mode. I didn't like the alt mode.
Sinistar says, I didn't order Drift, but apparently I'm in the minority of voting with my wallet. I think we're both in that, me and you. Bobby's not. You don't know it yet, but he has like 6 cases coming just to find one red one.
I can definitely deny that.
Rod Super says them doing a chase is wrong, just like Hasbro did with Cosmos Velocitron chase, and then the scalpers went high in the price. A year later, release it for $24.99. Maybe they'll do that, but that's a little different though, because that wasn't a chase. That was just a store exclusive that they short packed.
Yeah,
it would be like if they had that Velocitron Cosmos, and then 1 out of 12 of them was green instead of blue, and everybody wanted the green one. That would be what it would be like, in my opinion.
Yeah, they really. It's gonna. I like how he said voting with your wallet. I think that's what a lot of fans should do, and I'm guilty of not doing it in some cases. But that's kind of the stance I took with a lot of Hasbro. No bashing on Hasbro right now, but that's why I haven't bought as much Hasbro as I normally do, because I'm just like, you know what, I'm not gonna keep doing this.
Yeah, makes sense. King Rouse review says he got a lot of cool stuff, and he can't wait to share with everyone. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Yeah. And Jay says, I want the Fans Hobby SG Armada Prime. Great figure, but Bobby's talking about the Power Baser.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're talking about the Power Baser and you're not trying to buy another SG Armada.
No, I have the SG one.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Moving on to Rod Super 1213, which I do want to say thank you for making a collage for me when I put this up. You got a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm not going to read everything or we'd be here all day. But he did get the Predacons, the QQT Predacons. Let me know how those are. And everything else looks really good. A lot of good stuff. The Baldigus is very interesting too.
The who?
Ruination for you American folk.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Very neat. Let me know how those Predacons are. I still can't get over the color that they got the color wrong on them.
It does look different. It does look
off. Pastel.
It's the spring version of Predaking.
Here you go, Bobby.
He has his Easter suit on.
Chris Norris says he doesn't want the red Windows drift, so if he gets it, he'll be happy to trade. Well,
done.
Email us
deal,
first. Chris. Yeah, email us first, and I'll take that one off your hands.
No, you won't. You're not partaking in it.
Oh, if I could get a red one, I will.
Done deal, Chris.
Showed off that he got a whole Star Queen. Is that Fans Toys slag?
Yes. I think that's CCM.
Some alternators, some really cool stuff, and then last minute he got banded in. So that's the best type of last minute package to arrive, finishing off a set.
Yeah, that I love when like the doorbell rings, when we're recording, and I'm like, oh, hold on, something might have just came. That's what happened with I think it was the Superion. I
think so, and I remember that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And M Squared said, yeah, it was Fans Toy Cesium. So very cool looking stuff. I think wasn't that the one from that one show? I'm not mistaken, right?
What do you mean from that one show?
The one that you bought for that we already talked about on the show, the amount of money that they reissued.
Talking about the 800 that.
Yes, there you go. I almost forgot the amount. Yes.
You know what? I keep sharp tools around me.
You're just gonna hurt your computer. Moving on, we got Sinister Alpha, who showed off the Prima Prime sword and head. Are you gonna get the rest of it? Let us know. I'd love to see that. And a lot of other good stuff. You got the Eva Prime, the MP44 colored MP10. That is so confusing. The DX9 Ninja, I guess he's called. And I believe that's the Missing Link Sunstreaker. So a lot of cool stuff. And Earthspark Soundwave.
Yeah. I almost got that Galvatron.
I love your show. You guys are awesome. We really appreciate it. And he also said, we won't forget the $800.
You too, Justin? Dang.
Libra, thank you for showing up. He says, I'm here now. I'm awake. James 3, Bobby 20. Go ahead, start that. And Scythe, this is a question for you. Are Cesium and Scora the same figure?
No, the paint, I believe, is different on it. I don't have Scoria. I believe the paint is different, and Cesium was released under the other
Fantastic
name.
Model, right?
No, it was before Fantastic Model.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of it right now. So I think it's the paint, and I don't remember if Scoria is chrome or not. Again, I was late to the game and I missed out on it. I am looking for Scoria, but I'm not paying the late tax on that.
The lead review says Scoria is smaller too.
Okay.
John's asking. Scooby says he has the SDCC Jetfire and Void Rivals for sale. If you're interested in it, go ahead and contact him. John Battle says, are there any updates in the DX9 mini line? Did Brainstorm come out? If Brainstorm didn't come out, that's the next one to come out.
They were working on the Power Baser.
That's right, yes.
But haven't heard anything. I think, since TFCon's coming up, there's going to probably be some more releases and announcements made.
Yeah. Richard, thank you for showing up. He says, sorry, I'm late. Bobby will get on you like you did with Trey. For me, it's all good. We haven't started. We just are doing our the fan hauls. So you missed some stuff. So go ahead and rewatch it when you can.
I was late as well. That's why I was getting on Trey.
Always. Justin says, I think it was Perfect something. I think you're
Perfect
right.
Effect?
No, Perfect Effect was
No.
another company. Perfect Fusion?
That sounds right. That sounds right.
All right. Either which way.
Yeah, I'm looking right now because I can't get it. No,
You look it up. We're going to move on to Big Bop Bodega. I also want to give good wishes to your grandma. I hope you had a good time visiting her. And he got Bronta Solid, Optimus Prime Funko Pop, Glow in the Dark Earth Spark Megatron, IDW Optimus Prime from Blockies, Kuma statue from One Piece, Killer Bee, the new Hasbro Sideways and Gerwalk mode, which I do see. So a whole bunch of good stuff, but his Jetfire did come damaged. So he sent it back, and he's they'll send it back a new one because that is some major damage. He was going to leave it in box, so that's even more of a blow.
Oh, so you can see it damaged. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it is Perfect Fusion, by the way. Sorry.
Perfect Fusion? Okay.
Yeah.
No. Space Light says, I already said it, guys. Sorry. These comments go by fast.
Dang, my bad.
Kazdale's here. Thank you for showing up. Bobby, why don't you go ahead and take this? He was late too.
Man, look, you guys are going to learn to start being on time. All of us can't be late. I was late. Yeah, I was late. Trey was late. I mean, like, Richard was late. No, just kidding. It's okay. I know the time changed. It messed me up.
I appreciate it. The timing probably messed people up. But next up, we have Chris Norris, who had got a lot of interesting things. Let us know what's in the styling boxes. The number 4, if you opened it up. I'm quite interested in that. The Universe Ramjet, I wish I picked that up as well. And a whole bunch of Fans Hobby exclusives. Hate to see how much those were. Because they get quite pricey on the aftermarket. But yeah, very, very good little haul here with the GDO Brawl and GDO Sandstorm. Very interesting figures. The Wind Charger and Wiper 2-pack, that is my preferred Wind Charger. So I could keep going, but very cool stuff. Armor Hide, Terra Dive is amazing. That is one of the best figures. So great haul here.
I see a couple of things in there that I'm familiar with. I'm actually interested in what's in those styling boxes as well.
Yeah, me too. Justin says, for the fan vote stuff, I'm 100% sure they have the designs ready to go. I hope the sea creature is some kind of real creature, like a giant gator or Loch Ness monster. Both of those would be very interesting.
I foresee a repaint of something. It would be so cool to get a new mold, though. Even if I don't pick it up, just
it would be a new mold, but we'll see. Blue says, hoping the sea creature is a hammerhead shark with the eye in the middle of the head. That would look weird. A hammerhead shark, which doesn't have eyes on the front, to have it in the center of the head, but I'd be interested to see it.
Yep, I'd be passing.
And Justin also says he saw the Cyber World Scorponok, and it looked pretty good. It does look neat.
It does.
I just wish it was more of a figure and less of a playset.
The colors look really good on it.
And Chris says the new styling box was not nearly as good as the previous one.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Oh, well.
I missed out on that one, too. So,
here's Trey's haul, which has a lot of good stuff. I think he sent in some pictures of the from the manufacturers, but that's fine. Yeah. You can see what you get. You got the Mecha Invasion Devi, which is really good. The X-Transbots Devi, Ballistic, the Metal Hawk, and Vortex. Very good set of figures right here.
Yeah. Those look familiar.
Too familiar. Next up, we have Autobot Killa, who only sent a picture of the Abominus set, which he picked up, which is an amazing Abominus. Very of its times. I think it was finished in 2013, 2014, more than a decade ago. But it looked great for that time. That's for dang sure. But you also sent a whole bunch of stuff that he got without pictures, which is all really interesting stuff too.
I'm I did not realize. I mean, I know it was an older figure. I didn't realize it was that old because I just completed
remember when
mine this year, I think.
Hagen was the last one, which was the Cutthroat. And I remember being in the car during college, opening up my phone and seeing the picture of it. So, yeah.
Jeez. That might have been my second tour of college. Maybe my third tour of college. I don't know.
And he wasn't going to school. Lord Corporal says he's been thinking about the Mecha Invasion Devi for so long. Even just got the sweet vehicle modes. Amazing set. Or just for those. Even just for those. Amazing vehicle modes. Amazing set. You know, maybe get the yellow version if you're getting another Devi. So you could go ahead and have a different version, a different color. I'm still hoping for Shattered Glass color eventually because it would be the perfect Devastator for Shattered Glass.
It's great because the price isn't bad. It holds up really, really well, and
it's fun to transform.
Yeah, not my only gripe with it, I think, is the hands. They have kind of like the mainline hands, just the hole in the middle. So there's no articulated fingers. That's probably my only gripe. The turning on the lights in the head with some of the guns are a little bit hard. The long haul, I think, was the one that was the problem, but that's about it.
Yes, I think that one. Well, I think different ones were hard on both of ours. So the batteries, putting the batteries in the head is just a little, iffy. DJ Kraka says, "What's up, BVC? I gotta say, he's very disappointed with the poll result. A sea creature, really? Yeah, we're the same.
Yep,
I wanted a speedboat. I think that would have been awesome.
I was looking at something that would have hopefully made them create something new. And since I can't think of us having a speedboat, when C won, I was just like, okay, speedboat is the way to go.
Yeah. Oh well. Let's move on to Snell's World, which says, which is the picture, a different picture from the last one. So he really likes his flag. He got about 90% of the parts for the flag, so it is almost complete. And then he picked up Ages of Extinction Optimus and painted the silver over the gray. Probably looks much better. That gray was not doing that figure any favors. And styrofoam for the OG G1 Megatron Skylinks, Vortex, and Superion's arm. And then he got the G.I. Joe Tigerfly and Tomahawk. So very cool set right here. And I love the display on the flag.
Yeah, that thing is so big. I remember as a kid when it came out, seeing how big it was, but then, which of course it looked like a Cadillac at the time. Then it was just humongous. But now, as an adult, I've seen it at a comic book store I go to all the time. They have it, and it's just still massive.
It's very cool. Maybe one day you'll get a broadside that turns into that.
Well, I almost brought. And remember in LA they had that custom one that was painted in Decepticon colors, and I think that was $800.
How cool would it have been to have the Fans Hobby exclusives on it, though?
Oh yeah, I mean, if I
the colors would have just looked so nice with that Decepticon.
Yeah. If I would have had an easier way to get it home, I mean, going from LA to, I think
you just go rent a U-Haul.
I'm not driving. I don't do distance in the car. No, sir. I speed.
Justin says he was watching our news video this Saturday when eHobby acrylic stands came up and he was wishing to get new figures and said they did some awesome repaints and wish they would do figures. I completely agree. That's how we got, Magnificus, Tiger Tracks, and all of those figures back in the day with the G1 repaints. I wish they do the same thing. They were some of my favorites. So, oh well, that seems to be how the world's going. And Harrington at the last minute sent this in, which is very cool. I'm assuming those are the KOs of the Seekers. Did they come with the stands?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I would assume those are. If they're not, awesome. If they are, awesome. And the rest of it looks really good.
Yeah, I think those are the KO ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Is Dogastrophe trying to get involved?
Yes. Okay. Say hi. All right. There you go. You got your 5 minutes of fame.
He's like, I'm going to keep it going.
I know.
Well, thank you, everybody, to sending in those hauls. If you guys want to participate next time, just go ahead and send them to botversuscon@gmail.com. We'll say what time and what's the cutoff later on. But yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, sorry about that. He was distracting me, and I was trying not to get drool on me because he does have, especially after he just drank some water.
Yeah, correct, Libra Review. The haul's over. Now it's time for the Anakin show. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Doggy Stater. There you go. That'll work too.
Yeah. It's funny because my other dog, she just like is passed out sleeping. Never have any problems with her.
All right. Well, I guess we should go ahead and start talking about what we actually got. So I'm going to talk about non-transforming things, and I'll let you start off.
All right. So I typically start this way. I had to make a run to the comic book store yesterday. I haven't been in a minute, and so I'm behind. I did get Void Rivals 21. I think this cover looks really cool. It's very vibrant. And 21 and 22. So I like I saw the variant of this, and it was this one here, and it looks better here than it does in person. So yeah, so I passed on that. I was for 21, I was looking for this cover, but couldn't find it. So and then
yeah, Blue, we'll talk about the wheelie cover on the next show. I don't know if I've seen it.
And damn it, I just realized I picked up 2 of these. Damn it. I hate when I do that.
How do you do that?
I don't know. Okay. Well, that sucks. So I have 2.
Really quick, DJ Kraken says, being from NOLA, we grew up with water vessels a lot, and he would have loved a triple changer submarine duck boat. That would have been very cool.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
That would have been good, baby. Yeah. I love going to New Orleans. I also did pick up the vinyl as well. It came in on Friday. So, and I know James and I had this pre-ordered a long time ago, and I didn't even realize that they canceled my order, and to find out that they canceled James as well. So that really sucked. But finally got those in.
You may or may not see that on the next haul for me.
I don't know why I did this to myself. I did get the Hot Wheels tracks, and I actually got 2 of them. I don't know where the other one went to. Maybe my dog grabbed it. I don't know. But I did get 2 of these.
On the what's it called? The record, I guess they have numbers. Jay says, what's your number? His is 1441.
Oh, where is it at? Is it on the package? Because I haven't opened it. Yeah, let me know where it's at, because it's still in the plastic.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know they were numbered.
Yeah, I didn't either.
And the Libra Review is asking if you have a record player.
I do not. So this is going to probably go on the wall, something like that.
That's what I plan to do with mine. All right. What else?
Okay. So, yeah, we're just gonna do non-transforming stuff right now. So yeah, that's it for the Transformers related non-transforming.
Sounds good. Yep, that's the only thing I might have had was the record, and I don't think it's in yet. So that might be on the next haul. We'll see. What else? I guess we'll go into Hasbro then. Let's look at some of these comments. Blue says he wants Vince to sign his. That would actually be very cool. Rod Super says both Vince and Stan Bush should be at TFCon LA 2026.
I did think about getting signatures that way, and it would still be an art piece.
Yeah, Scooby's asking where the number is as well. So Sinister says I have a Mickey Mouse record player from when I was 4, only avenue I have for vinyl. Well, that should work.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, what else do we got?
All right, so then this is not Hasbro, again, kind of in line to Transformers, but this is Light Tan, I think his name is, the model kit. So this guy turns into a cigarette lighter, and when I tell you that, I mean, you can kind of see the shine going through. It's a model kit that you put together, but it actually transforms, and it's pretty cool. It has some heft to it. You know, definitely the articulation and stuff. You can see kind of, you know, little head sculpt there. I really like this. I guess this was a cartoon back in the early 80s. I never watched it, but I do remember seeing a Transformer lighter. Don't know the story behind it, but I did pick this up.
It's a slow month, isn't it?
I like it. I actually, you know, like I didn't like the price when I first saw it, but then I saw it again and it was cheaper, and I was just like, oh yeah, I can do that. So, and then I found out it was a model kit, so I was just like, oh, that's really cool, and the transformation is really cool.
Chris says he has a turntable connected to his PC so I can rip LPs. That is awesome. That's very, very cool. That would be something I would want one of these days. Rod Super says, is there any die cast on that figure?
Yes. It's heavy. So yeah, it's nice. The legs have it in there. It's really nice.
Ryan says he's afraid that would get scratched up.
I would say this has as much a chance of getting scratched up as anything else has of getting scratched up. I mean, I think I wouldn't just, you know, put it out.
I think it's because it's chrome.
Yeah, I've transformed it a few times, no scratches. But you know, after this, it's gonna go into a storage bin with my stuff until I set back up.
Sinister says, you actually bought that thing?
I like it. I actually like it.
DJ Cracker says, looks like a square disco ball.
It's very shiny. And it, like I said, it transforms, which I actually liked that aspect of it. I thought it was a transformer in general, but then I saw it was a model kit, and I was like, this will give me something to do. Slow month. And yeah, I like it.
Blue says fingerprint magnet for sure.
That I would say wipe it off.
He's a golden brick from John Battle. Sinistar said, where's the butane port?
I have no idea what that is. Is that for smoking, like for the lighter fluid? Yeah. There's not one of those. I was actually hoping that it flipped up and everything, but it's just it actually just transforms into a square.
Degato says, wasn't that character in Muscle?
I don't know about that. Didn't watch. I remember Muscle, but wasn't Muscle the wrestlers?
I have no. I'm asking the wrong people.
Yeah.
Rod Super says, wait till they re-release the worst Transformer A ballpoint pen. They already released some pens. They were Optimus, Megatron, and Nemesis Prime about 15 years ago. But yeah. And Blue says he needs ballpoint, and then I'll get the lighter as his buddy. That'd be actually a pretty cool little duo right there.
Yeah.
Okay, what? Autobot, see you later.
Yeah, I'll see. Good one. We'll set up some time to meet up in San Diego next month.
What else you got?
All right, so that's it for Transformers related. So I guess you want to go into Hasbro then?
Yeah.
All right, so we saw this in somebody else's hauls. I did pick up Shockwave, the Earthspark Shockwave. Soundwave. I said Shockwave. See, yeah. I actually like this alt mode, and this is what made us, actually talk about it on the show and say that if we saw it in store, we would pick it up. I did find it. It's big, I mean, as you can see, and it holds together pretty well. So this will be my one Earthspark figure that I will tackle. So I do like it. I did pick up Missing Link Sunstreaker. Have not opened it yet. I was hoping to see what's his name, the little dude in the wheelchair, not Chase, whatever his name is, in there, but oh well.
Yeah, it's
And
just like a generic robot guy, right?
and then I did also pick up Cordon, and you can see that the legs move. Chip, that's his name. So it's fine for what it is. Over here, don't fall.
Okay,
I did pick up the SDCC Jetfire. I was actually pleasantly surprised at how big the figures were. This will stay in box though, so kind of happy with this. Wasn't too expensive, which is great. What side am I going to now?
The review says I think Cordon looks better. I completely agree.
I can see that. 86 megs. I did a review on this. Sorry, I think I might have had the camera on 720 instead of HD, so I apologize for that. But I actually really enjoy the bot mode of this figure. The alt mode is a little whatever you want to call it. I understand why, but I get it. This is actually a really good figure here. Then
King Cole is asking how big are the Void Rivals figures? I think they're like G.I. Joe sized.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
G.I. Joe.
Like original 3 3/4 inch. Chris Norris says, "Where is Missing Link spin out? Give it a year."
I would not even put it that far.
Yeah, and you'll pick it up too.
Yeah. So don't judge me. Sale incoming. I know I said I wasn't going to get it, but it was something that I bought to get me a bigger discount. That this was almost free.
Yeah.
So, it is the Perceptor Ramhorn and Ratbat. And then this is bad because I haven't opened it yet, but I did get the Robosin Bumblebee. I meant to open it last night and charge it, but I haven't. So, oops. I've had this for a while too, and I just have not got a chance to open it.
The box looks neat.
Yeah, you can see kind of like the reflection in it too, and that's the back. So
yeah, that's cool.
So there's a fall. Sorry, guys. So that's it for Hasbro and Hasbro related.
Blue says the fan mode with the smaller barrel is fine to me. Just made the Fun Bee Studios cannons near perfect. So
yeah, does that mount to the tank mode, or is it just?
I think it takes the place of where the fusion cannon goes in the tank mode, and then the barrel extends to be the actual barrel of the tank, so you don't have to plug anything in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, I saved some comments for mine, and I only got Hasbro this month because nothing came out that I was really interested in. And I also got Earthspark Soundwave. So I found them. I wasn't expecting to, but I did, and I just picked them up. And it's actually a really fun figure. The transformation's pretty interesting. It's very see-through if you put them up against the light, but it does not look like... It looks like Soundwave, but it doesn't look like Soundwave, so I'm able just to give them a different name and be good with it. Hurricane, I saw your comment. Are they going to re-release Metroplex from Hasbro? Haven't heard anything about it, but maybe one day. Rod Super says he's been trying to find that Transformers Earthspark figure. I found it at Target. Where did you find yours?
At Target.
Yeah. It's one per pack. One per case, I mean. So that's why it's hard to find, because they always seem to find the figure everybody wants and put it one per pack, and then Glow in the Dark Megatron has like 4.
And I felt bad because I found it earlier in August and I talked to Target. They said they had 2 of them, so I planned on picking one up for James, and I got there and they had 1. I was just like, that sucks. So I had reached out to him and everything prior to me getting there.
Yeah, but no, it's a good figure. If you could get your hands on it, I'd do it. If you're like me and you can make up random names, Bobby named his Echo. I'm still trying to figure out what I would name mine. Really good little guy though. You know,
Yeah, I like it.
it's better than some of the Age of the Prime stuff that's coming out, in my opinion. Let's see. Blue says he would troop build that Soundwave. Good luck finding enough of them to troop build.
Yeah. You'd be better off 3D printing that Soundwave than finding it.
King Rouse says, when is TFCon coming back to Baltimore? Anyone know? We don't know yet.
Probably be another 2 years.
I would assume it's 3 years after that one.
Yeah.
Rod Super says, thank you. I will need to check out the guys at Target. Just so you know, don't get too excited when you see Earthspark. Every time I went, it was all the glow-in-the-dark Megatron. Yeah. Except for this one time that I saw one. So I hope you're able to find it.
Yeah, I went to 4 Targets and just in a rotation and finally found them.
Yeah, and Sinistar says tons of Cyberglow makes.
Yeah.
So the next one is thank you to I believe Sinistar, and I got the Sideways. He got a second one, and I was able to buy it off of him. And it's actually a very good figure. It was fun that it transforms almost the same way as my original figure, like literally the same thing. It has a few different quirks on it, some that are good, some that are worse. But yeah, it's a very good looking figure. The paint's not the best on him, but whatever. I'll get a sticker set, I think, for him eventually, and be happy with him. So if you want him, I'd say go ahead and find him. I've seen some Targets that are clearancing them for $12, and I would have bought a second one if I saw it for $12.
Oh, if I find it, then I'll get it.
Yeah, great price, but it's a good figure. Ryan Blue says call him Stealth Wave. I thought about that, but that was too on the nose. And Ryan says to call him Vibration. There was I looked up different types of sound waves, but none of them really stuck out to me when I was looking up names. Big Bob Bodega says, I want that Wild King Dragon. They were teased. No idea how I'm going to get it if Japan is closed. Japan will open back up, and they just need to see what they're doing with what's going on with the tariffs and how to get paid. So, but Eject says he has his original side wave. Walmart here had 20 on the pegs. I have my original one, and I'm surprised that this one's bigger than that one. I thought this one was going to be smaller. So, yeah, it has a lack of paint though.
What area are you in? So I can.
Let's see. Blue says vibe. Can we go with a name on a family show? Yeah, I mean that's depends on it's a family show. They're not thinking about it that way.
I mean, I was thinking of a song by a certain singer. That's the that might not
be family appropriate. As much. I think of hippies.
Oh no! I think
what's that vibe, man? As they're like high on shrooms or something.
Oh no! It was.
I said it was Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Go. Take a trip.
I do want to go, man. Yeah. I do. I was thinking of R. Kelly song called.
Oh, that's vibe. A good name for him. Well, John Battle says that Sideways is a Walmart exclusive, correct? And then they canceled everybody's pre-orders. So
that was so terrible.
Sinistar says it's so weird they canceled all the pre-orders, but now they have Sideways on the shelves. Yeah, it is. So I guess Walmart ships from your local Walmart, not from like a warehouse. So they just canceled everybody's pre-orders instead of seeing who's going to have what. Yeah, it's dumb. Yes, Chris, we won't get too much into that because I don't know enough about it to be able to talk coherently on it. But I guess they have to go to another court appeal by October 14th or something like that to see if they are going to, the tariffs will be ruled illegal or not. So we'll see. Buzzsaw says, if you come here, let him know and he'll buy you a beer or a few. Well,
I am 75% sure that I'm going to TFCon Toronto next year. I don't know how much more traveling through Canada I will do.
Yeah,
but I definitely want to go. I did go to no, I thought we went to Vancouver. No, I went on an Alaskan cruise and touched into Canada for a second.
Jay says he's not buying Sidewave due to principle because they canceled his pre-order. Voting with your wallet.
Yeah.
John Battle says the courts just voted against the tariffs. That was the federal court, and now I think it's going to the Supreme Court. I could be wrong. don't quote me on that, but that's what I read. Rod Super says right now CMD store online in Canada has closed. There's outside of Transformers, I purchase other stuff and from Europe, and they said they're stopping shipments to the US. So
yeah, I tried to buy something yesterday and
Ruby says there you go. There's Sideswipe again.
Sideways.
Hello. Yeah, Sinister says, yeah, Supreme Court's the next stop. So who knows? Okay, off of this political stuff, and we're going to get into John McWilliams. So in your opinion, who is winning the Devi War so far? For me, it depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
G1 style Devi, I think X-Transbots is doing the best out of all three modes. Fans Toys is better in combined mode, but as an all-around package, I think that X-Transbots is doing better. But my favorite one is still Mecha Invasion.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. I think that if you're going for G1, it's X-Transbots. If you're going for uniqueness and just kind of overall view on the shelf, I'm torn between 01 Studio and Dreamstar. I think Fans Toys is excelling in the combined mode, but I don't think it's that big of a division between them and X-Transbots in the combined mode.
Not in the combined mode.
Yeah.
But in the bot mode and the alt mode, there's a big. That's what I'm saying. Overall package, I think X-Transbots is doing better.
Yeah. And then we haven't seen anything from MMC yet. Who else is there? I hate to be looking. I think I don't consider Hasbro. Sorry, Scythe. I don't consider Hasbro part of this. I think Hasbro would have been great 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I think them coming out with all these other Devastator options makes me feel like there's better ways that I would have spent my money without having to buy like all the add-on kits and all the other stuff that's going to bring the price up to where I think some of these other ones are close to.
Osoko Tano says, for me, it's 86 Devastator winning since it's all I can afford. Isn't the Mecha Invasion the similar price? But if it's not, and if you want a G1 style, yeah, get it.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you know, we never want anybody to feel like they're being, you know, ostracized because of budget. I mean, sometimes budget makes everything. Hell, all this stuff is a luxury to have. So
Jay says, price-wise, Blocky's Devi is winning.
You know, doesn't transform though, but yeah.
Scooby says, do we know how tall the 01 Studios version will be? They are massive figures. Off the top of my head, no, I don't.
No, they are freaking huge, and I absolutely love them.
All right. I guess going to third party now.
All right, so then kid took over, so I didn't get into doing much, but I do have the Legends
Computron.
Afterburner and
Scattershot.
Yeah. So I was gonna separate them. I forgot to, and I was gonna put them up next to Nose Cone, which I already had. But so far, this is there. I've seen that they've already won the Computron Wars. I don't necessarily think it started all the way yet, but they are doing a very good job with it, and I'm very happy. I'm waiting for the next set to release. So that's it for Legends. I will probably do a review on this if I can get this setup done. We're making progress somewhat with the insurance and my basement. Going into fourth party, I'm considering this, just to let you guys know, I'm considering this, or let me know if you guys think I should consider this a figure or not. It is an accessory, so maybe not. But I did pick up the Nemesis trailer for MP10, and I think it looks great.
That looks really nice.
Yeah. You can see the inside here.
That looks very boring.
Yeah, it definitely needs
but the trailer itself looks so finished. Nice.
It needs some love on the inside. But
Blue's asking where you picked it up, and so is Anubis.
Give me a second and I'll tell you. I think it was TF Safari. I want to say it did come with roller in black, and you can see the headlights are painted, and it did come with a little human character. I had him sitting in roller, so again, kind of cool.
That's kind of weird.
The outfit. He's definitely doing some 80s dressing there. So, but you know,
yeah, Ryan, he's correct. He says the inside needs them blue, and Jace says shows he has them. And Rod Super says love the colors on the Nemesis trailer. Yeah, you have to transform when you can transform MP10B. Was it? I don't remember the Nemesis color. And show it with the trailer.
Yeah. All right. So then something else that I'll get to it. A lot of people have said that they wanted it. I do have Star Queen. I saw that she was transformed as a bot in most of the halls, so I kind of kept her as a jet. And I actually like the way this came out. This came out so much better than their Bumblebee and Cliffjumper versions. Everything ties in really well together. The legs were a little funky at first, and I talked about it, I think, on the members live we did, because I actually showed this off.
I think it was the hall. I think he still showed it off, even though it wasn't.
Okay. Yeah. So officially, this is this came in, but yeah, this part right here. You know, getting it. There's two little sides here that this has to flip over. That was a little bit weird. So I just haven't figured out, or I just haven't felt like transforming it back, I should say. But it does come with this base. It has storage for what side is it? There we go. For all the accessories. So
you can't see it.
I know. So she has different face. She has like 4.
There we go.
4 human faces and like 4 robot faces. So you can kind of see here. So again, it's pretty cool. I enjoy it, and eventually I'll get to transforming it. So I like that you can store everything in the base.
Let's see. Ryan says that's a nice jet mode. Big Bot says fun. Oh, excuse me. Blue says fun fact, he has yet to transform his, but he's done but have the backpack separated. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Big Bot says jet mode looks pretty damn good, which is good for one of these figures. It actually looks good, and it doesn't it's not compromised for being one of those fembots.
And it's not just the fold over the leg, fold the legs up to the head and has a jet on top of it, and that's it. It actually has some things that you have to do.
Soka said, did we see the MP10 cartoon Optimus or the MP44 colors? It reminds me of War for Cybertron Earthrise Optimus Prime from the dramatic capture version. Yeah, that's a pretty good comparison. I think it's more going for the MP44 colors, but I mean, they're based off the same tune. So yeah, they look good.
I'm mad because I missed out on purchasing that, and then when I went back to get it, it was sold out. So I'm waiting to see it back in stock. But that was supposed to be here. This
Jay said
one,
his wife wants Star Queen. Yeah, go ahead, pick it up for her.
Yeah.
They're still available. What else?
I did get the cell shaded MP36, and I think they did a magnificent job on this. I know you don't really like cell shaded, James. So
I mean, I could appreciate good cell shading. I'm gonna hold my comments for this one, but he looks like he should be in a jar.
I think it looks amazing. I'm really I remember like on some of the episodes when with the artwork they would have that glisten show. So
thank you for the $2 Sabertron Toys. He says great show, BBC. We really try to do well, so it's glad to see that you guys like it. Sinistar says Mukake. James says I don't like that. Keep it going. This isn't BBC After Dark, so
I don't know what a mukake is. I know if you changed it from an M to another letter, I know what that is. But yeah, I guess that's
Big Bot says. Megatron said skeet skeet. Blue says he did want that, and the cell shaded prime to match it has the battle damage parts, correct?
I actually,
and yeah, Ahsoka, it does look like the Devastation video game. You are correct.
I'm sorry.
And Big Easy says the MP10 Toon Color is available on TF Safari if you're interested.
Okay. It did come with it comes with a lot of other stuff that is. So I don't see the damage chest. But here's kind of I don't know how clear that is.
That's the damage chest right there.
It doesn't look it doesn't look damaged
because of the cell shading. I saw cracks on it.
No, it just has the
Oh, maybe I was looking at the blue. Yeah. Maybe it was supposed to be the damage chest, and you got the wrong one.
Yeah. So, let's see. And then I didn't even realize. I was like, "Does he have the damage chest on?" No. Yeah. So it's not. It does not have the damage chest.
Or Bobby got two of the same part, and he.
No, this chest doesn't have the doodles on it.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, got it. Okay.
So,
I can't. It's just what's next.
Oh, comments?
No, that figure.
Oh, I like it.
I know you do. Let's go to the next one.
It's almost like camouflage.
Sure. Going in the bathhouse.
I did pick up 52B plus the KO Skywarp, and I just pegged Megs on the bottom here. I remember there was an episode, I can't remember who Megs pegged to. I don't remember if it was Thundercracker, Skywarp, or whatever, but so I did do this. I think it looks great. I did put a sticker set on it. So
yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. And it does come with stands as well. Oh, wait, you know what? I did forget something else. In the non-transforming part, I did forget something. Oh well, I'll show it off here with these, but I did pick up the MPU Dirge.
All right.
And the non-transforming part I forgot to show off is the back fillers for all three of the cone heads. So these just pop on the back. I'll show you what those look like.
Don't break it now.
That's what it looks like without them on. So it really does clean it up.
Yeah, they look good.
So, yeah, I did buy these. They're somewhere over here. But yeah, and then again, there's Dirge. I think it looks really cool, and they did a great job with him. I think this might be like my favorite Dirge.
You read this one.
That cell shaded Megatron from the windows to the wall. Y'all know the rest.
That thing is on another level. What else do you got? New review says the back fillers clean it up very well.
Yeah. This is what the dog almost took down with them. So this is the G2 Mecha Invasion. This looks so much better in hand. They did change the gun. You can see it's chrome on here, which I like a lot. And yeah, we've kind of reviewed this guy a few times in green, but this is a really nice figure.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I'm still waiting on a Shattered Glass version.
Yeah, we'll probably see if that happens next year.
Might be by the end of this year with how fast those guys put out something.
Yeah. All right. So then we going to here it is. We talked about the Dark Ninja, or no, Dark Samurai. That's actually what his name.
That's what he's called. Okay.
Yeah. So the DX9 repaint. I love the red windows. MMC. But I think he looks really cool. So again, maybe I'll do a review on him. I don't know. This made me actually consider getting the other red version because it has a card with all three of them on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it looks pretty good.
Let's see. I saw one that I wanted to talk about. Here we go. Rod Super says does G2 Mecha Invasion count as 1 or 6 for Bobby? We go on based on boxes, so
yes.
It's 1.
1 box. Yeah. This one.
Trey says, where did you get the G2 Sideswipe?
I think I got it from Show Z.
Yeah, and I think it's still available in quite a few spots.
I think I got it from Show Z.
So yeah, that's not correct. It was bought as 1 set, so it counts as 1.
Yeah. This pissed me off. This is the Brave Troops toys. They're Optimus Prime. This was the one version I said I was going to pick up because I actually thought it looked good. The transformation is a bitch. Like this whole chest area thing here, I do not like it at all. And even still, it's still not all the way together. I was like, I'm about to break this damn thing. So I just stopped. But I'll probably transform it back and leave it that way. And I just didn't feel like doing it. But it looks, if it's cleaned up, it looks, really solid. There's like a little bitty peg like in here that plugs in. And I think I might have broke one of the pegs off. I don't know. Or may have been broke. I don't know. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Here's this.
And Anubis says BTT02 is hell. So you're not alone.
Yeah.
Lee Review says better or worse than X Transbot's Misfire?
Oh, worse. Yeah, that's easy. Worse.
Is that a hint?
Not for me. Speaking of X Transbots, we'll go ahead and show off Gravedigger. We kind of talked about this guy. his trumpet fell out of his hand. I had him playing it, but I don't remember if we showed it off on when we did the video, but here's his spearhead as well that you can kind of look at. But
is that die-cast chrome, or is it just
the trumpet?
No, I think on his chest.
I think so. I was trying to find some. It feels like plastic though, but it shines like chrome. It gets fingerprints like chrome. So
yeah.
All right, where else are we gonna go? I guess we'll keep it with the Constructicons. And
sorry, John. He said that his BTT-02 arrived, but was broken in box. Still waiting on his replacement from TF Safari. Hope you get it soon.
Yeah, that I'm not happy with that. We talked about these guys. He's so big, I can't even bring him up. The Catastrophe. This is their 01 Studios scrapper. I really like this.
Put it next to the X-Transbot one so we could get a real size comparison.
So I just so happened.
I mean, the scavenger works. But...
yeah. No, I just so happened to have.
Oh wow! Yeah, he's like head and shoulders bigger than.
And then spots. Just because of the Devastator Wars. Oops. I do have the fans' toys out as well. And again, my dog knocked these over, so that's why he's all kind of weird. But you can kind of see the size there. So yeah, this is a big...
that 01 Studios looks good. I agree. Lee Review also says it looks dope.
Yeah.
And Blue says that's one mean bucket.
Yeah, and the transformation is fun. It's actually not hard at all. Similar to what their Tremor or their Long Haul was like.
Sinister says Dog Catastrophe trying to take out Catastrophe.
Exactly. That's why when he said Dog Catastrophe, I started laughing. All right, so I guess keeping it with X-Transbots or going back to X-Transbots, here is the tuned version of Ballistic. I think it looks pretty good. I think I like the tuned version, or excuse me, the toy version with these tampos better. And then
is the Target Master still all die-cast?
Yes.
Okay.
And oops.
Is that a Coke or a Pepsi he's holding? It's Kremzik, if I'm not mistaken.
Here is the tune version. So you can see that the colors are very, very similar. I mean, it's maybe even if I show it from the back, they're like very, very close. This one's just a slightly darker.
Good evening to you too, Munin. Glad to see you here. And M Squared says he's trying to decide which misfire to grab.
Yeah, I mean, kind of see this one's very plain, in my opinion. Clean, but very plain. Now, I must admit there was my landing gear was off center. So it rolls, but they're in with a screw, and the screw was very, very loose. So as it rolls, that you got to be careful that screw doesn't come loose. So, and if you tighten the screw, of course, the wheel's not going to move. So that was a little bit of a pain. And then with the legs, you do have to fold them in just right, because otherwise it will be lopsided. So that took a little bit of, and then there's some thin panel. Like this is a very thin panel here. The way part of it slides up, I don't like that, how that operates. It's a very thin panel on a slider. And so, you kind of want to hold it close to the bar and slide it up and down. So that's just precautionary there.
Rod Super says he can't wait to get his copy, but he's heard the transformation has issues with QC and plastic going over die-cast metal in the reviews he saw.
Yeah, so yeah, just be careful is my with any of them. But yeah, that was the issue that I saw. And here's
Blue says, which one would you grab if you could only grab one?
The toy. I like the tampos on it. And here's even the Target Masters are like the same color as well.
Like the same thing.
Yeah. But what I didn't like is because this is die cast, it's heavy. He can't hold it in his fist. It will fold down. But what they did is you transform, you plug in the
They didn't do that. That's what it looks like in the anime.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying.
That's kind of dumb that it can't even hold his own Target Master.
Yeah. So, and then, oh yeah, I did have a QC issue with this one.
Oh God.
There was no screw in here.
Wow.
So he's holding a can of Crimsy. I've already put it in. I just totally forgot.
Hey, Charles, good to see you. Show up. Glad you're here.
So, yeah, it's just.
Of course, you have a QC. Well, at least you could just go get a screw.
Yeah, no, they're going to send me a screw. Actually, I requested a whole arm, or they're going to send me the screw and the screwdriver to put it in because the screws, I don't have a screwdriver that small. So, yeah, that was my issue with them. What am I missing?
Yeah, Rod Super's correct. The Target Master does not hold in the hands. It's meant to be the Japanese anime in the fist. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we saw this on some people's hauls as well, and that's Kang Toys Bronto Solid, which did end up being better in hand than I thought it was going to be. It is a big old boy. I did have a QC issue with this as well. There is a place where the tail and the this head, it's like a bar that's on here, and they put the same two pieces on, so on each end. So I need them to swap that out. So yes, it does suck. It doesn't necessarily interfere with transformation this way, but I don't know if it does in other ways. So I haven't really messed with it since I got it. Again, this was another one that came early in the month. So I think
Rod Super says, "Wow, that's crazy, missing a screw. Boy, I need to open it and check now."
Yeah,
Star said that's your figure of the year.
No,
it's massive, and that's a big boy. So, and Review says, "I like that Bronto Solid. It's cool. One of the better Dino releases."
Going back to the misfire,
says, yeah, man, I'm at work, so just stopping by to say hi. I'm gonna have to head out and get back to work. If y'all are streaming when I get out, they'll come back. Sounds good. I think we're gonna be wrapping up soon, but I appreciate you even stopping by.
Yes, thank you very much. I didn't even know about the screw. Luckily, I decided to put the can in his hand and turn
his whole arm fell off,
and it, just like I just did, and I was like, oh crap! And then I noticed, and I kind of looked on my lap or whatever to see if the reason I asked for a whole new arm is because I don't know if the screw fell off, if the hole is stripped or what. I was just, hey, send me a whole new arm so I don't have to deal with this.
I don't blame you. What else?
That is it.
All right. What was your final total?
23.
23. Mine was 2. I think we have a few 3s.
Let's see here. Oh, wait. I take that back. I'm sorry.
That's
I did get Bandit. So I did forget about. So I don't know how I forgot about it. But yes, Bandit did come in and he dropped his other gun. There it is. But I actually really like the way this transforms. Pretty simple. It feels lighter than the others from what I remember of the others. This feels more like the DX9 versions. which is fine, but it doesn't have that typical heft that a Fans Toys figure has. I was working on combining the trailer, or not combining, but transforming the trailer, and a piece fell off as well as 2 screws. So I don't know if they just weren't in or what, because it's weird that a piece falls off with the 2 screws. So I have to find out where those came from. The trailer transformation is not fun at all. I didn't enjoy it. It was frustrating. And I was actually doing a unboxing review of it, and I just got frustrated and stopped the review. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that one.
Orcs Prime says, did you all do our hauls, or is that doing another video? We did that at the beginning of this. So if you missed it, you can watch it on replay. Mem said, Squared says, quick, James needs to get 2 more for his haul. Huba says, QC, Bobby.
Yeah, that's why I got the QC stand. It's just
Blue Dust says he does like the DX9 feel and scale. And the Libra review says, don't bother to transform the trailer. He just combined it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the Fans Toys in bot mode. I really think they did something great with the Motormaster. I love how that trailer combines. That's like one of my favorite transformations of a figure. So I think I'm gonna keep them in the bot mode. I know they're eventually gonna come out with, the limbs as well, so as a separation kit. So I'll be good with that. And I have X Transbots combined. I have DX9 combined, and then there's the G2s of both that are out as well. So those are in bot and alt modes as well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep these ones in bot mode.
And then you have to figure it out when King Toys and MMC comes out with one.
Oh, that'll be a whole new case and a whole new show.
Big Easy said 3, so he wins for me. And what did you say? Did you say 21?
23.
23. Okay. Let's see. And then there were 2 more that I saw next to each other. Right here. Scythe and Jace. All 3 of you said 3, so you each get 1 point. And you said 23?
Yeah, if I count that trailer as 1.
Yeah, well, we'll count it as a figure.
Bobby 50, no.
21. Yeah, that's close enough. 24. Without going over?
Yes.
I could be wrong, but I think Snell's World gets it with 21, which would mean Big Easy would also get it at 21. So
nice.
We hope you enjoy your BVC points.
All right. So now we did talk about, we alluded to it earlier, or James alluded to it earlier. We have some news, about kind of what we've been doing. I know we've talked about Devastator a lot and the Devastator Wars, and when we're doing those videos, we are wearing this shirt, and this is how the back looks. And a lot of people have said, where can they get it and things like that. So we actually have worked with one of our members, M Squared, and we have a site that's up where you can actually purchase this shirt now. I guess you can almost purchase the shirt now. It will be, I don't know if it's finished yet, but
here, I'll go ahead and put it in the chat. So you could go ahead and find our site. We have the Energon Cup of Energon shirt. The normal Till All Debates Are One shirt, and then 2 versions of the Devastator shirt. Thank you, M Squared, for doing that. We have a damaged version and a clean version. So if you're like Bobby and you're damaged with the Devastator Wars, go ahead and pick that up. Or if you're like me and you're only getting 1 or 2, you could go ahead and pick that up too. So, and yes, M Squared says it's live now, so go ahead and check out botversuscon.deco-apparel.com. I went ahead. Here, I could show my own comment, can I? Yeah, there you go. That's the website right there.
Yes, you can show your own comment. So yes, we are switching from the site that's on attached to YouTube. We've had some shipping issues with them. Shouldn't have those here. And we do have some other shirts that are going to be coming. We have a TFCon exclusive shirt, or a TFCon, related shirt that will be coming soon. And we do have something else that's going to be first available for TFCon and then available on the site afterwards. So stay tuned for that. But we did want to let you all know that the Devastator shirt is available. And I know, again, a lot of people have asked for it. So here's your chance to get it. And it comes in different colors as well.
Yeah. So go ahead and let us know what you think. Cybe Samurai says, would Starset be a good rock band as a Transformers theme music? Yeah, it'd be a good band.
No idea who that is.
Sinstar says, only 3X, some of us are. I don't have control over the sizing, but I'll look to see if we could get different sizes. We might be able to. So, Munin says, love the autopsy cap, by the way. Looking forward to the shirts. Thank you. Thank you. This is actually a patch I put on it because I couldn't find an autopsy hat.
Over my head again.
Great band. Lee Review says, I like my Not My Cup of Energon shirt that I got at TFCon LA last year.
This year.
Yeah, and M Squared, we'll go ahead and hit you up and see what we could do. So, yeah, so anything else, Bobby? Go ahead and check that website. We'll be putting some new stuff up there periodically, and we will let you know on the news, obviously. And we'll see what we could do about the bigger shirts. And yeah, other than that, I think we'll go ahead. Yeah, good thing patches exist. You have no clue. That's where all of my Transformer budget has been going lately. Let's know what you think, and we'll see you at the next news cycle.
As always, thank you all for coming and spending some time with us. We'll see you next time. Till all debates are won. Go check out the site.